call from...
It's me for just a minute. I've been moved to Omaha.
An inmate at the Douglas County Jail. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang up or press 1. To prevent calls from this facility, press 9. Hello. This is a prepaid debit call from... This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. For more information about our privacy policy, please visit www.connectnetwork.com. After the beep, press 5 to accept this call. This call is from a corrections facility and is subject to monitoring, recording, and the location of your phone will be obtained. Stay on the line to accept this call. Thank you for using GTL.
I don't consent to recording of my call. I've just got about 3 minutes real quick. I was just going to suggest if anyone has the ability to reach out to AM Coast to Coast or the Alex Jones Show or any of the other radio shows out there, the Power Our Nation, they can talk about this situation where you got a government operation that is attempting to demonize me and Sue and whoever for their purposes of destroying our character before there's ever a trial. And realize, outside of these communications, nobody knows me. Why would they go out of their efforts to demonize somebody for a low-level charge, somebody that's never hurt anybody in their life, because I'm exposing their rigged operation, that they're a corporation, promoting people to be independent, self-sufficient, self-governing, restoring the original republic of self-governance, and in the process, effectively exposing their pedophile trafficking child foster care system that if I was successful in getting that timber deal done, and that's what we were working on, that all the natives would have gotten their money to be able to prove that they were not dependent and neglected kids, and they would get their kids back, because majority of the kids taken were taken under the auspices of a law in Canada that says if a child is deemed dependent and neglected because the family doesn't make much money, they can just go steal the kid and put them in foster care. And just like down here, majority of the foster families turn out to be pedophiles. And it's here in this town in Omaha, Nebraska, one of the guys here told me about Boys Town and the scandal there where they've got high-level government operatives. We're talking about elected officials, judges, and such that are going to Boys Town and picking out the child of their choice for their pleasure, like a smorgasbord.
I don't doubt that for a minute. That's a very, very common situation going on all across this country with these devils, and I totally agree with what you said. I wish we had more time than 3 to 5 minute snippets, but we'll do the best with resources that we have, Mike. And also you did a handwritten 11-page letter, and your trader friend sent me that. I guess he keeps up with every single legal document that you file. I'm assuming that you wanted that posted, and we did post it.
Was it a petition or a letter?
A petition.
To the court? What was it about?
Hold on, I'll bring it up. I've got it up here. Hold on. It starts off page 1, petitioner by special appearance only, Ambassador Mike Parsons of the Sovereign.
Go down to the notice. It says notice, and what's underneath that? Petitioner
hereby gives notice as a matter of right. Motion to dismiss for statutory vagueness.
Seconds remaining.
It was received.
Motion to what?
Motion to dismiss for statutory vagueness. It was received on May the 29th.
Oh, good. It was filed then.
Yeah, it was received, and you sent it to the U.S. District Court. Your trader friend monitors every single thing you do, and he loves it when we talk about him. These people have big egos. Yeah, yep.
All right. He's a government operative, and somebody can do a simple search on YouTube and find out, number one, who is this guy? Who is he really? And realize if you go and find that there's a lot of people connecting to it that have .gov on their websites and on their emails, you're talking about government operations here. This is a militaristic government operation, and I guarantee you, Coast to Coast will put you on to talk about this. It's one thing to expose political prisoners. It's another thing to expose how the government has militarized, and this is an operation. They talked about it last night on ground zero.
Thank you for using GTL.
Okay, Mike gets a 3-minute snippet. I don't want to interrupt him. It's almost impossible to have a normal discourse of conversation. It's not unusual to have people like this Trader dude assigned to Mike. There were people assigned to Kent Hovind. There's people assigned to David Hinkson. The Southern Poverty Law Center writes articles about Schaefer Cox. There's people assigned to Russell Landers. There's people assigned to Ed and Elaine Brown and Daniel Brown. They're not uncommon, and I'm not going to go beg some talk show radio host to be on their show, and I'm just sick of begging people. I simply put out the truth. I talk about innocent political prisoners, and I'll say this, Kelly Stewart's right. This country gets more excited about foreigners getting released from prison than they do their own citizens getting released from prison. It's a really sad shape of affairs. And God forbid that God put me in charge of the lightning bolts on this planet, because there are some people who I believe need a lightning bolt.